Allah, Yahweh, Allah, Shalom, planet Earth. Gonna be on here too long. Just want to introduce a series of teachings that's gonna be coming soon. Want y'all to be a lookout on. So this is just an introduction to understanding Paul's letters, because as we know, uh, the Christianity church, Paul is their God. And, they don't read the Bible; they just read Paul's letters. And it's just that, letters, not scriptures. I explained that in another video. And that don't mean Paul's letters are not edifying, or don't have good doctrines in it, or that we shouldn't listen to what Paul is saying, nothing like that. It's just that we got to understand it's not scriptures, they are letters. And as Peter said, uh, his letters are hard to understand, and people twist them to their own destruction. And, so the Christianity church like to always bring Paul's letters up and try to use Paul's words against the commandments, or against the Most High, and against the Messiah. And so, when it comes to keeping the commandments and the other things, and the Most High, by His grace and understanding, I asked to give me understanding of Paul's letters, because for the longest I didn't understand them. But I just knew that I was going to keep the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments. And I knew that I wasn't going to put Paul, a man, over what the Most High and His Son said. And, as the scripture says, if you be obedient and keep the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments, and ask for wisdom, He'll give it. And I asked for understanding of Paul's letters, and He gave it to me. And I see, it's sad, but I see very few people that truly really understand Paul's letters. So it's a blessing and a gift that the Most High gave me this. So, well, I'm supposed to hide this talent under a rock? No, I'm going to share it with whoever I can. And hopefully, I'm going to try to break down. I'm going to start with Romans, go through all Paul's letters. And by the grace of the Most High, I'm going to break it down, because this been a stumbling block uh, for the Christians, and the Christians try to use it against the law keepers. Not only that, it's been a stumbling block for those that keep the law. I see a lot of Hebrews that they started out keeping the law, then they started reading Paul's letters, and they're like, wait a minute, maybe we got it all wrong. Maybe we shouldn't keep the law. And you know, in my opinion, the most I know what he's doing, I think this is the way that how you say, sniff out those that's not really about what they say they're about. He used things like this to trap people, to say, "Oh, you really gonna follow me or not?" Just like in the scripture, he says that he will allow for a prophet to prophesy things and let it come true, just to see if you gonna follow after the prophet or him. So, it's nothing new up under the sun, and those who have ear ears, hopefully they will hear. So, just be the lookout on uh, I might call it the understanding of power letters. And of course, I'm not gonna do it in one day. I might think about how I'm gonna do it. I have to ask the Most High. Uh, might put out a chapter a day, a chapter a week, 2 chapters a day, 2 chapters a week. However, the Most High moved me to do it. That's what I want to do. And I usually don't ask anybody to share likes. I don't care about shares or likes, but I do want y'all to share this video with those who need it, especially the Christianity people, because once you hear these breakdowns, there's no denying. And as the Most I said, the gospel, the true gospel, is gonna be preached to four corners of the earth, and then the end. So ain't nobody gonna have no excuse. So once the understanding of Paul letters come out, people ain't gonna have no excuse. They either gonna follow the Most High or not. You know what they gonna say then, because this is the biggest thing they use is Paul's letters to say that we don't have to follow the Most High law. So yeah, until next time, Shalom.